there, welcome back to Mama Ree's Kitchen at Home. I know I probably sound a little funny today. I've been sick, but I'm better. I've had bronchitis, but I'm doing a lot better. So we're going to do a video today, something I do just about every winter. And I've really been working hard to get it measured out right for you. So I don't know if we're gonna make it or not, but anyway, we're gonna try. We're going to make some Brunswick Stew. Now I make this every year, and I make a big pot of it. And after my family gets through with it, I freeze the rest of it, and it freezes real good. So we enjoy it all year long. So we're going to get started. I made some notes here. Like I said, I've been sick. My mind's not working like it ought to. But we're going to go over some preliminaries right quick. I bought a 10-pound bag of leg quarters. And that's what I cooked. I already got it cooked. It's over here. I've done picked it, everything. And 10 pounds of leg quarters is what, $6 or $7? Not much money in it at all. Then I bought a Boston butt. It cost about $11. So you're looking at the meat here that's not very expensive. You're not going to have a lot of expense, but it is so good. So I started last night. I went ahead and boiled my chicken, and I boiled my roast. So I've got it all picked off here, but we're going to start from the very beginning. Let me see. Okay, now a lot of people put beef in it. I don't like beef in mine. And this is something that I tell you all the time. You can put anything you want. This is my personal recipe that I made years ago and that I still use today. So this is my chicken broth. Get a good look. I got 10 cups of broth in there, of nothing but chicken broth. Now I have got a little bit of my pork broth left over here in case I need some more broth. But primarily I use my chicken broth. Into this, I've got approximately 8 cups of diced potatoes. Just small diced potatoes. I'm going to put them in here. Okay, I've got 2 cups of diced onions. Already cut up, just diced up. We're going to put them in here. Okay. Now the reason I'm doing this, I don't like for my meat to cook a long time because it will go to strings. I've got 2 cans of, this is tomatoes that we canned here at home. I like to use my home canned tomatoes whenever I'm making something at home. So this, I'm going to put 2 quarts.
So if they don't have home,
you can buy any type of tomato you would like.
How much would they put?
Probably, if you're making this recipe, which is a lot, you would use about the equivalent of 2 quarts. That's what I'm using here, is 2 quarts of tomatoes. And any tomato you buy in the store, them smell good. My grandson, if he comes through, he'll just open a jar and get him a spoon and start eating out of the jar. But these are some we can. I'm going to put 2 quarts. Whenever I buy them in the store, which I do when I'm making stuff at the restaurant, I like the stewed tomatoes. And then I mash them up and get the cores out of them. But you use any tomato you like. So we're going to add this to my chicken broth. Okay. Now, that's all I'm going to put in right now. I'm going to let this boil, let my potatoes get done, let my onions cook, and then we'll come back after they're cooked and we'll finish it up, okay? So we'll see you in just a little while. Bye-bye. Hello there, we're back in the kitchen. Our Brunswick stew, our potatoes, onions, everything is cooking good. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of finish it up so the video won't be so long. Now we're at a point right now, I'm going to add my meat. Now you see how much meat, I can't tell you, that is off of a Boston butt, and it's off 10 pounds of leg quarters. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put it over in here.
Can you get it?
Yeah. Put all of it in there, and that's going to stop it from cooking. But that's okay. My spoons won't fall apart. Let me get my stir it up and get it all in there. Get it all cooking good. Okay, now to this, I'm going to add some corn. I'm going to add a cream style corn. I wanted to do 2 creams, but I ended up picking up the wrong can. So I've got 1 cream, and then I have whole kernel that we're going to put in there. I'm going to put a total of 4 cans.
So 2 cream and 2 whole kernel.
Yeah, that's what I like, but I picked up the wrong one.
Okay.
That's what I normally do. I'm always in a hurry. Sometimes my hurrying causes me to slow down. Okay, Delane, can you see this now?
I can.
See how it's looking?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now it's going to boil down. You want it to cook down, and you want it thick. Now, I have not put any salt and pepper in it at all, and I have a reason for that. I have not salted anything. Now, for the final touch, and I usually wait closer to the end of the stew being cooked, but I add, and I'm going to try to measure it, y'all. I've never measured this before. I'm going to put some Worcestershire sauce in it. Now, a lot of people at this point would put barbecue sauce, or they would put barbecue meat. I don't care for the barbecue. So I'm going to put some Worcestershire sauce. I'm going to measure it. Delane helped me keep up with how much I'm putting, so I know. Because I usually just put it in there.
How much is that?
This will be 2 tablespoons.
2 tablespoons.
And I'll probably have to go back and put some more. All right. Also, I put vinegar. Just plain old white vinegar. Kind of gives it a twang or something.
Oh, it makes it so good.
So I'm going to measure it. And I'm going to probably have to go. Well, that's a little over a tablespoon. Okay, I put 2 tablespoons of that. And also, I put a little bit of lemon juice. It helps with that little twang that it has too, that we call it here in the South.
And I can vouch, it is the most amazing thing you will ever put in your mouth.
Okay, I'm going to put another spoon in something. Okay. Now I'm going to probably have to go back.
What do you do, taste it, Mom?
I smell it and I taste it, but I've had this bronchitis, so I don't think my smeller's in good condition today. But I'm going to do it anyway. Okay, it's going to need some more. But I'm going to let it cook down. And when we come back, we'll test it, make sure it's got everything it needs. It's not going to need any more broth. I got plenty of broth. So by the time it cooks down, I'm going to put it on high for a little while. But then you got to cook it real slow. And maybe if you have time, cook it an hour or 2. Just bring all those juices, blend them in together. But we will be back with the finished product when it gets done. So y'all just enjoy yourself. That's what we're going to do, and wait on it so we can feast on it a little bit in a little while. Thank y'all. See you in a little bit. Hey, welcome back. We've been cooking this stew now for about an hour, keeping it stirred, seeing about it. But I'm going to let it go ahead and cook about another probably 45 minutes on just very simmering, very little bit, so it won't scorch. But I added some more vinegar, some more, probably 2 to 3 tablespoons more. I tell you, I'm not good at this measuring. I'm used to this tasting and smelling and that kind of stuff. But I did add about 2 to 3 tablespoons more of the lemon juice, the Worcestershire sauce, and the vinegar. So I'm going to dip up a bowl. It could be eaten now. And you can eat this with most anything. Like I said, see, it's a stew. And it's real thick, but I'm still going to let it simmer down just a little bit more. But there it is. That is the beef stroganoff that we make.
Beef stew. I mean, Brunswick stew, not beef stroganoff.
I called it beef stroganoff. I'm telling you, I've been, my mind, having this mess I've had, I'm not thinking real straight.
That's okay, Mama.
So don't hold it
I got
against
you
me.
back.
Thank you. Somebody's got to have it. But I think you'll enjoy it with crackers, cornbread. I like it. Just eat it by itself. I don't even need a cracker or anything to eat with it. But I hope you'll enjoy it. We're going to try to be making some more. I'm running behind because I've been sick. But thank you for all the Merry Christmas wishes and all. They've been a lot to me. And I thank you for that. And now as we go in and start a new year, I'm going to try to make a few more if I feel like it between now and the first of the year.
Well, we don't want you to overdo it.
But if I don't, I want to wish everybody a wonderful, blessed, happy new year. Something to look forward to, pray it'll be better than this past year. And it will be if you put the Lord in your life.
Amen.
Put the Lord in your life, and it just gets better and better.
Amen, Mama.
Thank y'all so much. I hope you enjoy this. If you have any questions, just write them to us, and we'll try our best to answer them. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.